Yo, welcome, yo.
Yo, 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 home arcade enthusiasts, retro game collectors alike. Welcome to Yo Retro. I'm your host, Chaotic BPR. With me, as always, my co-host, half a dozen, man. What's going on, my man?
What up, bro? What up? What up, though, YouTube?
Man, tell you what, YouTube, man, we missed y'all so much because of the Easter weekend and everything. Had to postpone the show till this week. But hey, we are back. We missed you guys. So glad y'all could also all join us. We got a lot of good news to share with y'all this week.
Yeah, a whole lot happened.
A whole lot happening, man. Hey, it's all in the thumbnail. It's all on the chest. Oh, man. So, real quick, we already got some people up in the chat. Hey, technically not a technician. I know he's on your side of your stream real quick, but he meant, if y'all don't know who technically not a technician is, he's the one with the Simpsons cabs that created he created a tutorial on basically adding more cabs to the Simpsons cab to just basically expand it. You could have Sunset Riders APK as well as Turtles, and you can also do other stuff like Retro Arch, but to make it look like an Arcade1up official looking thing with Sunset Riders and Turtles and all that, go watch his tutorials. It's really easy. It's an easy soft mod. And I did that as soon as I found his video. I also created a spin-off video off of his, basically showing you what you can have on your cab if you do it. So for all you people that recently got Simpsons cabs, that's where y'all should be looking, man. Is technically not a technician. Watch his videos, subscribe to his channel, and get the tutorial on how to add some more APKs to your cab.
Yeah, man. He me and him been going back and forth on Facebook and stuff. But yeah, cool people.
Good.
He just subscribed. I appreciate you.
Yeah. He subscribed to me after I tagged him in my video. So great guy. Jason Little Alien, my moderator. Always good to see you, my man. Cornercade, you want to join? This is Yo Retro. we ain't doing Yo Retro in the corner.
Maybe one day. Maybe
one day.
He was on our football. He was on our football show.
That's right. And he's probably gonna be on our next one too.
And he owed me a rematch.
He does owe you a rematch, man. You should be able to get him on next time. Stock Shot's good to see you. Prince Vinny. TikTok. Watch it started, man. We're good. Penny K. Good to see you. Jim B. Yes, man. Soft mods are cool. Thanks for the shout out. Absolutely. Gallagher guy, man. It's good to see you, man. That's my new Arcades Anonymous buddy. Welcome to the show, man. Good to see you. Glad you're catching me live, man. All right. First things first, man. And it's always first things first. We always stick to Atgames 4KP updates. Got a lot of cool stuff going on.
They always got some updates for us. That's the thing.
And it's getting time rolling out, man. Like April, this month right here is the month that basically everything that they announced previously, it all comes out this month. Like your Dino Dynasty, your Attack from Mars, Snoopy, Star Trek, all of it comes out this month. So like we're here, man. End of pre-orders. Pre-orders are gone now. Like when you order, that stuff is going to be shipped to you within 3 to 7 business days. So it's over.
So I put out my Killer Instinct Pro review, which I was definitely a little bit late on that, but I wanted to take some time to actually play the machine. And some people they put out reviews on these cabs, swear they love them, and then they're selling them a month later. I've had this cab for a solid year, and I had a real chance to see if I really enjoyed the cab. And you seen when we did our review, you know what I mean? It was our number one cab for both of us, Killer Instinct.
Absolutely.
As a result of us doing our top 10 Arcade1up cabs, you know, and this being our number one, I was like, I really should just put out a review on this, because not, you know, it got a lot of harsh reviews. You know, I'm not going to say negative. You know, some of it was rightfully so. You know, the joysticks were bad on this stock, but once I upgraded those, it was really pretty much, I was happy with it. You know, and then the marquee was just an aesthetic upgrade. I wanted the Nintendo logo on there. The stock one wasn't that bad, you know. But yeah, I put out this review. If y'all haven't checked it out, go check it out. But yeah, and then that kind of segues into Atgames, you know, putting out their version of Killer Instinct that they're going to be dropping. What's that, Q4 this year?
Yeah. So back to the slides and everything. Yeah. So fourth quarter, that could be anywhere between September to October, all the way to December. Like, there's no actual release date. So, I mean, it's a
No
little bit.
solid date on that.
Yeah, it's a little bit of news trickling out from Atgames, but we wanted to share it first because, I mean, basically it's the first thing that they really talked about.
What do you think of this cab, bro?
I'm glad that they went with a more realistic arcade design, multicade design, with the Killer Instinct, you know, spine on one side and then Killer Instinct 2 type, you know, Orchid on the other side. It's different. It's not it's flashy, it's loud, which,
If
you know,
you
Killer
if
Instinct
you
was.
if you had money, would you buy this or KI Pro, you think?
KI Pro.
Okay, that's what I
Now,
was kind of wondering. But for me, that's why I was wondering, because for me, you know, this personally isn't for me at all. I like KI Pro, you know, and I know this probably does a whole bunch of things KI Pro doesn't, but you know, I want that recreation 3/4 scale almost, you know, maybe a little bigger XL.
yeah, I mean, going back to your video, I mean, if you look at the KI Pro in your space, it's the very authentic, very nostalgia like. That's the way that cab was meant to look.
Yeah, and I got it stuffed in there, so you really can't see the side art, which, you know, there's a little bit of spinal cut off on the side art on that, but as you see, Spinal's placement on the Atgames one's not where he was either. So,
Yeah,
you know, but yeah, even on the front of that, you can't see on the front of that XL because where I got it, but there's even like a little bit of the cab where it comes in like KI, the actual KI cab. Like there's two front panels almost, so it's hard to explain, but there's like a little ledge there. You know, it's a little different than the rest of
right.
the cab. I love it, bro.
So,
Yeah.
being that cab, the Arcade1up is $1,000, and we're thinking that the Atgames is going to be what, 1,500?
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Probably, right? So, looking at
12
the
to 15. Yeah.
yeah, 12 to 15. So, looking at the price difference and everything, you're getting KI 1 and 2 Battletoads Arcade, and then the 16-bit and 8-bit Battletoads games on the Arcade1up, right?
Mhm.
On the Atgames, of course, you're getting the entire library of.
You're getting like the SNES version.
Well, I mean, you're getting everything. Like, you can add coin ops and all that kind of stuff to it. You can play
Yeah,
pinball,
yeah.
Atgames pinball. You can play all that kind of stuff,
Yeah,
right? So
it's more of a multi-cade.
it's a multi-game, correct?
Yeah.
So when it comes to price difference, $1,000 between 12 to 15, multi-cade Atgames is probably the way you would go. But if you're going for like authentic looking, nostalgia looking, and if you're a huge KI fan, I mean, Pro Series is where you would go.
Yeah, in my opinion, but you know,
Yeah,
that's just my opinion personally. But yeah, definitely like it's definitely apples and oranges in that aspect, because the other one's more of a multi-cade for sure.
yeah. So yeah, exactly, guy. You look at how much shorter Star Wars is compared to it, It's like almost authentic arcade size.
Yeah, it's just a little bit taller than T2.
Yeah. Oh, man, T2 looks so good too. So
Yeah,
real quick, guys, I'm going to show y'all.
go check out the review though if y'all ain't check
Yeah,
it out.
yeah. Check out Half a Dozen's review of the Ki Pro. He does a fantastic job. He's non-biased or anything like that. Just love it.
I'm a little biased, but I'm not paid. I'm not paid. I'm biased because I spend my money on it and I actually enjoy the thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And I grew up on Ki. There's
exactly.
a lot of stuff like that involved, but there's no paid bias over here. I spend my hard earned money on it.
Exactly. But what I want to show you guys is y'all know Half Dozen. He did the mystery encoder, team encoder mod for his
Yeah,
T2. I did the retro shooter and I did my videos, so y'all need to check that out if y'all hadn't seen it.
yeah,
But
yeah.
hey, man, I got Revolution X running on mine now. Retro shooter buy stuff actually is the one that showed it today. They released how to install those games onto the cab, um, onto the retro shooter. So it was super easy. It's just like doing a team encoder mod basically. But
Yeah,
I'm super happy, man.
there's a lot of sick stuff this week, with the machine guns, and
Oh,
it's just
dude.
it's just so much, the week started out slow and then it just ramped up with news. So
Heck yeah, dude. So like freaking P Dubs bought the new submachine gun from Retro Shooter, and Nerd Lounge Master 84 from Arcades Anonymous. He bought two. So super excited about that.
yeah, those are cool. Real cool. I hope they keep making stuff like that, make a different, make a Uzi set, that you can put in your T2. Why not?
Yeah. Heck yeah, dude. I just don't know where I would put them. I guess I'd have to coat hang them to the front of my
I
cab.
mean, they could always make a little, a new plastic set you screw in that holds them.
Yeah. MG Ki Pro looks great. I think most people moan about the Arcade1up, but it's the best cab that they put out. Thank you. Thank you. Someone actually agrees with us right there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, it had its slights, it had its little strikes against it, but I think you'd really have to see one and play one in person to appreciate it. Some of these people that dislike it also own real arcades, so they're comparing that to a real Ki. So of course their opinion is going to be biased on the other side. Whereas me, I got a bunch of Arcade1ups to compare it to, and I love it.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. I'm super jealous that you got it, man. Guy, appreciate it, dude. And for half a dozen's video too. It's really simple. Um, what's up, Gamer Fridge?
It's
Yeah,
probably
I would say the timing for sure. If you think about it, though, $9.99 doesn't seem that bad with $7.50 for a 17-inch Time Crisis. Absolutely right. Oh, so real quick, back to that game stuff. Anything else you want to add to this? Was it the 4KU or 4KPU, whatever they're calling it?
now we'll talk more about it as more news come out. But right now, that we could just look at it and basically judge it on appearance and speculate on what it's gonna do.
Yeah. All right. So real quick, guys, as you know, Adam's Family pinball table, you can actually buy that pack now. So if you got the Snoopy, the Star Trek, Attack from Mars, or the Dino Dynasty, of course, Adam's Family does not come on that. You can pick this up and add it to it. $15.
Yeah. I wanted to ask you too. What do you? Me personally, I kind of like that. Say I buy a collector's edition in Attack from Mars, that I kind of get to play that table first,
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
then they
yeah.
drop the table.
It's like an exclusivity kind of deal. I love it.
Yeah. I like that you get a little window where you get to play the tables first based on what table you or what model you buy.
For sure. For sure. Same thing. Now Natural History Pinball Pack 1, that's already included on everybody's, isn't it?
Yeah, so I don't know, but they put this out there.
I guess in future iterations, if they decide to take this out, you have that capability. I don't know.
Yeah,
But
or maybe in future table releases it won't be included.
they said something like that. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
it might be like down the line they might announce another Williams table in natural history that contract expired and they can't include it. So now you'll be able to buy it.
yeah. Real quick. Gottlieb's out, man. I've been watching Wagner's shorts on basically every single table that's come out. Evil Genius put out a pretty good video showcasing some of these tables as well. Uh, they look clean, man. They look great, and it's not just a regular old, upres like we were
Yeah,
hoping that they wouldn't do. They
it's not
actually,
just upscale. They actually did some graphical improvements.
yeah, it's dope looking. So I'm super excited picking some of these up. I definitely want I think pack 1 and pack 4. Because pack 4's got the haunted house on it, right? And then pack 1's got
Yeah,
black hole.
yeah. And I know Unc bought one of these, and he said he wasn't feeling them. He said he didn't like them. He said he felt like they had floaty ball physics. Pause. But and and some other people said that too. But at the same time, I think it's a preference thing. Like I seen other people saying these are the only packs they really want to play. So
Yeah, I'm super excited. I'm glad, man. I'm glad they really surprised me because I really thought they were just gonna just upres and
well, think about
upscale them.
yeah, and just a few years ago, it was like you had to either get the Toy Shock pinball, or you had to get the Arcade1up pinball, or the Atgames pinball. Right now, you
Yeah,
get this 4K, and you can get the Zen tables, the Gottlieb tables, Zachariah tables, you know, Magic Pixels. So it's a good time to be a retro gamer right now.
absolutely. You hit the nail on the head right there. Oh, and then this was just announced, man. I watched Michael B's video on these. I'm super excited about all three of these. You got Xena, the Warrior Princess. You got Knight Rider and Battlestar Galactica.
Yeah, can we watch the trailer on this
Yeah, I
while
can pull that.
we're
Pull that up.
here chatting about it? Because this does look really cool, and I didn't know they were going to tap into Universal TV properties. I knew they were going to do the movie properties, but it didn't even dawn on me that they could tap into TV series. And damned if two out of all these are pretty retro now. At this point, just the
Yeah,
the proper just the properties alone. So it's pretty cool.
yeah. So, guys, like this is dope looking.
Yeah,
Um,
man, they couldn't get David Hasselhoff to be in this.
I mean, I don't know, man. This is something special though. Like
Oh, it's
graphically,
fire.
like just stuff the multi balls, the actions that happen on the screen and everything. This is top notch.
Yeah, man.
Um, and you know
Xena
what, man? Like
Warrior Princess.
the tables look fun. They're not jumbled mess or look like they've been rushed. These actually look like they put a lot of thought into game mechanics as well as like the mini games on the table and stuff like that to activate certain multipliers. This is awesome looking.
Yeah, this looks pretty sick.
I'm actually really excited about Xena.
Which table you want to play the most out of these three?
I'm thinking Xena. I really like the way it looks. I mean, I'm not that big of a fan of Battlestar Galactica. Um,
Yeah, me either. But I know there are big fans out there.
oh, absolutely. But I do have a lot of nostalgia for Xena. I watched it a lot as a kid. On the I think it was a USA Network that would come on. Um, that and it was what was the other one? Hercules. Um,
Yeah,
I watched the crap out of that too. So
I'm most excited to play Knight Rider. That looks pretty dope, man.
yeah,
I'm a little mad they couldn't get David Hasselhoff to be in the game. You know, even a couple little clips from the show would have been dope. You know, if they could have got licensing for that. But
so funny story. My first ever car was a 1985 black Firebird, Pontiac Firebird, and people in high school used to call my car Kit.
that's what's up, man. Yeah, like, you know, if you were a kid watching that show, like I didn't really understand that show as a kid, so that's something I probably would have to go back and rewatch. But you know, as a kid watching that show, you always wanted a car with all the light up buttons and, and stuff, just like it, you know, and the dope steering wheel. And yeah, man. I used to play that car all the time on on GTA. You know, they got a Knight Rider car.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
so
yeah, for sure.
yeah.
No, Danny, I did not get a new camera. I got new lighting, which makes all the difference, man. Brightens me up, makes me look better. So, uh, back to our slides. So,
Yeah.
obviously, this has got to come out to Atgames eventually.
Yeah, hopefully, you know, as long as they like
Right.
that's what I always when I at games, I tell them just keep Zen happy, you know, because if they could, you know, they could work out the flipper lag and everything, keeps Zen happy. Zen keeps the licenses coming in, keeps the pinball people happy. You know, it's a win-win.
Yeah, for sure. All right, my man. So, everybody, guys, this is the big schedule. Basically, at what Atgames is pointing out. Basically, it starts on Wednesday the 10th, ends on the 30th. First things first, you got the new boot up screen available for the Peanuts collector's editions. So just like how Adam's Family got its own boot up screen when you turn it on the machine, the Peanuts is getting its own version of that for its special edition machines on the 10th. And then directly after that, on the 11th, you're getting our Attack from Mars is going ahead and get their boot up screens. So
Yeah,
it's awesome to see, and we'll get into that a little bit later tonight. Uh, the Attack from Mars that's already been delivered to people's houses, man. People have been showing them on Facebook, and it hands down is being talked about as the best looking machine like to date that's been released.
yeah. It's just I seen a lot of people like, man, I should have just waited. You know, there's a lot of I should have just waited.
I should have
Adam's
just
Family
waited.
people's
I
and
should have.
yeah,
I should have
but
canceled my pre-order and got that, you know. But
yeah, but there'll be people saying that if they announce a Twilight Zone or whatever else. So you
oh
know,
yeah,
you
yeah,
know, there's gonna be people going, oh, now I gotta buy another one. You know?
yeah. I mean, there is people out there. It's like, yeah, this is my second one. I already had Adam's Family. Now I got an Attack from Mars coming too. So super cool that boot up screen is going to be here on the 11th on Thursday, and then mine in your case, we got the surround sound kit pre-installed, so we should be getting our emails coming around the 15th or so, which is what
Yeah,
they say it
yeah.
is.
Which is
So
you know, for me it's a win. The 11th, you know, we get that boot up screen, which I won't have my pinball yet, but that's a month before my birthday on the 11th. Perfect to the date. And then on the 15th, I'll be hopefully making my pre-order, you know, finishing or if not, I already made my pre-order, confirming it, you know, and finishing paying for my 4K. And then
mhm.
yeah, and then hopefully within a week or two after that, I have it.
Yeah, man. So I'm thinking around like the 24th or 25th, dude. It should be in our rooms.
Yeah, because I'm sure they have a certain, you know, stock that they're putting SSF kits in, and you know, then they just got it. Once you confirm your payment, they ship it.
So yeah, they ship it like almost immediately.
Yeah, because they're already moving to that kind of buy, you know, buy now and then we ship immediately kind of format. So
Yep. Yep, they got them ready to go. So on the very next day, we got on the 12th of April, we got a surprise tournament announcement. What? Speculate. What could that be? Do you think?
I think it'll be similar to like how they did the Dr. Seuss one. You know, they'll probably pick a pack and they'll have a little leaderboards thing. You know, contest.
hmm Do you
Yeah.
think any other kind of announcements could come out of that?
No, I don't think so. I think it's just
So,
it's
so
just
basically, you're saying you think that their wording here, surprise tournament, is just we don't know what we're picking yet, but
yeah,
we'll surprise you.
yeah. Because they a lot of times they probably got to reach out. Like they probably reached out to the Seuss estate or whatever the case last time and said, hey, we're gonna host this event. Is it okay with you that we run this promo? And they go, yeah, sure, or whatever, or even at a state or whatever the case might, or they might whoever holds that IP might reach out to them and go, yeah, we'll donate $100 in gifts, you know what I mean, to whoever wins, so yeah, so I think it's just it's like a to be determined kind of, it's a placeholder.
All right, cool. All right, so we're going to be a little bit quiet until the 16th of April. At this point, we should have gotten our emails about our final payments and everything. Legends 4K Pinball Net should soft launch. That's the roadmap, right? So basically, you'll have access to over 140 something tables and all that if you pay that yearly or monthly fee. All that launches. So for us people who are just now getting into this hobby and getting into the Atgames family, it's probably something that we could look into trying out all the tables.
Yeah, that's it's gonna be interesting because we got like 3 months of that free. We're about to get, so
Yeah, I keep forgetting about that, dude. There's so many cool things that we're getting out of this.
yeah. I
Um,
mean, we paid the fee though, so
yeah, and we also paid to wait.
yeah, I've been waiting since December, so it's about
Yeah,
time for them to pony up what I paid for.
let's go. All right, and then on the very next day, the mini pack for Star Trek. So there's the three titles. Those drop on the next day for everybody to be able to buy and download.
Yeah, it's a full month of things going down. What's next?
And then on the next day, that's when you want a 4KP, you order 4KP, it's gonna be shipped almost immediately, starting
Yeah,
on the 18th.
buy now, available now.
Yep,
Right?
buy now, available now. This whole pre-order business, waiting 4 months, all that kind of stuff. That's done. All machines that they've already announced are available at that point now, and you're able to pay for it, and it'd be shipped later that day or next day.
Yeah, I think that's a better it's kind of like a better business stance for them to take too.
Yeah. Um, on the 19th, so the very next Friday, we get another surprise tournament, or another. Was it the same surprise tournament? Okay, yes. So the 12th is the announcement. The 19th, the actual tournament will begin. It's hard to read this green text or green boxes with the white text. It's so small.
Yeah. The ad games need to get it together with these.
Yeah.
Hey, tell them get at me, man. I'll get their images together.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
So this is interesting. On the 25th, Legends HD is getting some love, and they're finally getting their renovation game packs. A lot of people pre-ordered those and heard nothing else from Atgames, and they are finally showing some love to the HD products, and something's
Yeah,
actually coming out, man. Some old school games and stuff.
yeah. Some of the HD owners been voicing their complaints. They've been like, everything's been
And
4K focused. What about us?
yeah, and rightfully so. I mean, I know they want everybody to forget about their HD and just start upgrading and stuff like that. But no, man, That's what started out your business. That's what helped your business grow, man. Show those people some love. I know plenty of people that are not ready to upgrade to 4K.
Well, yeah, and they were just pushing them products at the Cleveland Gaming Classic not too long ago. So
Yeah, yeah.
you
I
know,
mean,
so
not
it's
even a
all
year ago.
and it's time they give them people some new tables too.
Yeah. All right. So with the launch of that on the 25th, on the 26th, we're getting a Legends 4K retailer update. So to me, this sounds like some retailers have said, "Hey guys, we'll take on your products," kind of like they did with the HD products with Sam's Club and Costco and stuff like that. This is great news. This will be able to have this product show up in the wild, and somebody can just actually buy it from the retailer and take it home that day.
I think this is comparable to you know, when like movies come out, they'll have an embargo out, you know, for a
Hmm.
while before reviewers can put out their review on the movie. And when the embargo is lifted sooner, it kind of shows that the studio has faith in their movie. And I think this kind of shows that Games has faith in their product. That if it gets in stores and customers walk past these things, they might pull the trigger on these just based on how cool they are, you know.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, this is basically saying, "Hey, this is out of the beta program, and this is ready to go, man. Be proud to have these in your home. We're actually proud to sell these for sure to everybody."
Yeah, yeah, and we're confident enough we can have these in department stores and in retail stores.
Yeah, and then what's even awesome, this is cool too. Between the 26th and the 29th, you're getting HD products as well as 4K products April sale.
Yeah, we definitely we could use a sale after we take that hit to our pockets on the 15th. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, so this is great news, man. So like some people who have not been able to jump on a 4KP or been thinking about it but decided, I'm going to wait. Of course, they all went full price. This is your opportunity to be able to jump on something at least, or maybe even if you hadn't added the SSF kit, you could add the SSF kit for a cheaper price, possibly. And even probably save money on installation as well. We won't
Yeah,
know until they show exactly what's going to be on sale, guys. But
and
this
that
is great
sale is
news
gonna
for you.
last 3 days. It looks like, right?
Yeah, it's 26th through 29th.
Okay, and then the last thing.
And the last thing, guys, is this is cool. Star Trek Williams Pinball, the next generation table, is going to be delivered to all says to FX Legends 4K CEP pre-order. Okay. So it's going to all the Star Trek people who pre-ordered that collector's edition pinball. It's going to get the next generation Williams Zen Studios Williams pinball Star Trek the next generation table. It's going to be delivered to your machines.
Yeah, that's pretty badass.
So good news, good news. That's great news, especially
Yeah, and
whenever.
I like the roadmap, the whole presentation. You know, they could get their fonts a little clearer and easier to read, but I like having a roadmap. You know, it shows they're active in it. You know, they're engaging with their community. You know, unlike Arcade1up, you have no clue what they're gonna do next. You know, you have no clue what the forecast is for them, and you know, and they have an app. You know, they have ways to reach out to their community, and they just randomly drop things. You know, and I'd rather have a roadmap.
This is the one thing that like everybody's been begging for like Arcade1up to do. Just release some kind of roadmap. What's your plans? What's your decisions that you're gonna make? I mean, this and it doesn't have to be everything. You don't have to announce everything. Just show a month or something like that. If you got something coming up, obviously you got
Yeah,
the
or
amount.
even quarterly. You know, if it said, "Hey, in winter by winter, we're going to try to drop a Excel version of this," or you know,
Right. Get us something to be excited about. Because this gets me excited about new stuff coming out with that games. Um, and it's stuff that may not even apply to me, but I'm still excited because to me the brand is expanding as much as possible. and adding new stuff to it.
Yeah. Atgames they've been on fire lately, in my opinion.
Yeah, for real. I'm becoming a huge fan, and I don't even own the product of theirs yet.
We got money down though. We got money down.
Yeah, it's about to come out.
I mean, technically, I do. I got the control panel sitting here, just waiting.
Just waiting. You gonna do that buy stuff apron sticker?
Did they put out the Attack from Mars one yet?
No, but when it does,
what they waiting on? Buy stuff.
I guess
y'all know. I'm sure they know the art. You know, you're gonna use some Attack from Mars art.
Yeah,
you
man.
Know what the panel looks like. Let's get it.
Yeah. Oh, Gallagher, you said it just right, man. Atgames saw a void at Arcade1up and are taking full advantage. Absolutely.
Poor buy stuff, but like like I think Quarter Deck was saying, or somebody was saying, like, when them guys sleep, like, them dudes just work nonstop.
I need to know what these guys are talking about. Okay, here we go. Real quick. Sorry. Because I was reading the chat and I was like, I saw some cuss words and I saw some betting going on.
Nice.
So Stock Jock, I came very close to buying a Tekken 3 cab over the weekend. Local arcade store was closing down, so everything was auctioned off. I bid $350 and went to $375. Stock Jock said $350 was my max bid. Jason said, so close.
Ooh.
Aim Vader said, so close. And then Jason had to rub a little salt in the wound and said, but it's the best $375 I ever spent. And then
that's hilarious.
Stocked Up responds with, you bastard, you stole it from me. Funny thing is, I don't care one bit for that game, but nobody was bidding on it. Oh God, I love you guys. Just keeping the banter away in chat, man, while we talk about some crazy stuff, man.
That's because they already know most of this stuff.
Yeah, and Jason, you're absolutely right. That's why they need to kill it with the ALU artwork. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Real quick, moving on, man. We got this is the packs. They've already they finally added the actual release dates.
Yeah, we got another roadmap, which is it's hot. We like that at games. Keep it up.
Yeah, keep this up. This is beautiful. I love this. So yeah, this is that mini pack I was talking about earlier, April 17th. That's going to be available for anybody to purchase. But that next generation, which comes out May 15th, that's going to be available on all Star Trek machines, that collector's editions.
Yeah, like we said, we think this kind of confirms those two on the right might get actual cabinets.
Maybe, especially in May, considering. I mean,
yeah, I don't see why not. Look how hot Godzilla vs. Kong is right now. Or Godzilla X Kong,
it's
hot. Strike while the iron's hot. Put that cab out.
Godzilla's hot, period, man. From -1, and then the American release of Godzilla X Kong.
Just the whole the MonsterVerse is on fire right now, and retro stuff's on fire. And Twilight Zone, people want that. So I think we're gonna see some cabs soon, some new 4K collector's editions.
Yeah, and I know Jason will be super excited. Jason the Alien would be excited about that Twilight Zone if it was to happen.
He better buy it.
Yeah, so with Twilight Zone being May 22nd, I'm really hoping we'll see a new cabinet announcement in May. They have 5 or 6 more this year. I mean, since they're not doing pre-orders anymore, it kind of makes sense, right?
Right.
I mean, just go ahead and say, here's the skin, guys. We're announcing the skin. It's ready to be purchased right now.
They just probably got to do finalized designs and then get them approved by the IP holders and all that. So they're just finalizing. I guarantee they're just finalizing some designs and getting the sign offs, and then, as we've seen, they make last minute changes to these designs too. So they might be tinkering with last minute changes too.
Yeah, Capgret. I mean, that $15, man, it's especially with the issues that Atgames and Zen's having, with some of this flipper lag on these tables, it was very nice of them to offer $5 for peanuts, the Snoopy table, right?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then,
Well, I kind of thought that I speculated that the Williams tables would be 15. I didn't think like Godzilla versus Kong would be.
well, Godzilla vs Kong, it's going to be 3 games. There's Godzilla,
Ye- Yeah, I
God,
know that, but I
oh,
kind of
okay.
figured we were paying the extra five just for like the emulation of a real table, plus with the Williams ones. I mean, I speculated, but yeah, it looks like all these you're paying almost $5 a table if you're getting
Yeah.
Zen packs.
Yeah, Zen packs $5 a table, and then you got the Williams packs. They are running 15 for just one table. So obviously, it has to do with that license. I think it has to do something with that license.
Yeah, it's pricey. It's definitely pricey. You see why a lot of people, but you could go OTG, if that's a problem. So
Yeah, see,
we all know that.
I'm right there with
But
you, Jason.
there's a cost to go on OTG too. So
Yeah, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. So, guys, there's the roadmap for some more table packs coming out, upcoming releases. The pre-order update for the Star Trek. Um, let's see. Get ready to embark on a galactic adventure because your 4K Star Trek pinball machine is cleared for launch for those who secured their Wave 1 pre-order, which was between November 23rd as well as December 31st. Exclusive payment links are beaming to your inbox today, which was, 2 days ago now?
yeah,
Your mission, check your email, complete purchase payment, and brace for an epic adventure. So those should be shipping out probably Monday, starting tomorrow, I would imagine.
yeah.
For
Star Trek
anybody that's
owners should
been
be
ahead.
happy. I wonder if
Yeah.
PD7. He said he was thinking about getting one.
PD7?
Yeah, I think he said he was thinking about getting one of these.
Oh man, I gotta talk to him. Now, this is where me and you were super excited, right?
Yeah,
These guys are out in the wild. The guy
got
replaced.
past the render stage. People are
Yep,
getting them.
yep, it's official. Now you pointed out something to me that was not in the renders that is actually on its physical machine. And what was that?
Well, they managed to put the Zen Studios logo on the side panel, and it's not in any of the renders. And that was a big reason a lot of us were like excited about this cab in particular, is because it didn't have a lot of branding on it. It looked almost like the exact, the real Attack from Mars. So
Yeah,
somehow last minute, and they've been, like I mentioned that earlier, they've been making last minute aesthetic changes. They did that with Adam's Family, and they did it with Star Trek. So you see they did it here too. And I guarantee this was some kind of deal with Zen, but they just didn't have it in the renders. And I really think they need to add it, because I'm not too happy about the side panel having the big Zen Studios logo. I know who made the game, but I really, whatever. I'll deal with it. I probably won't change it or nothing, but it's kind of upsetting that they changed it last minute.
yeah, it'd been awesome if they would have kept it authentic. So I'm right there with you.
Yeah, I like the way the art went all the way to the top and wasn't blocked by a big Zen Studios logo.
Yeah,
Whereas, the Adams Family art isn't authentic necessarily. So
you're absolutely right.
I don't feel like it's such an eyesore there, where here it's a little bit of an eyesore there at the top of the side panel.
But besides that little bit of gripe,
I love it.
everybody's agreeing too that this is the standard. This is the way every machine from now on that gets announced should look like this beautiful.
Yeah, yeah. A lot of people are just, I heard a lot of people saying that they wish they would have waited and just bought this one, but at the same time, like I said to you backstage, a lot of people are going to be saying that when they drop a Twilight Zone one and they bought this one, so it's just a matter of preference. For me, this is absolutely my favorite pinball game ever. So I had to have this one, and I never had the Arcade1up version, you know. So for
Yeah.
me, this is a really, really, really big deal. It's my first virtual pinball table ever,
Yeah.
and it looks like my favorite pinball table of all time. It's dope.
This is awesome, man. I'm super excited. Dude. Like, you know, for a while there, I was getting a little quiet about it. I was like, because I had people texting me. They were asking me like, "Hey, you, you're excited, right?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm still excited, but it's kind of like worn down a little bit because I was like, I've been waiting so long and
Yeah,
everything, and I haven't heard anything. I haven't seen it. I hadn't seen what the real thing looks like. You know, my excitement was dying down."
yeah, same here.
And now that this is out in the wild, I'm like, yes, I made the right decision. This is the actual one I wanted. I'm super excited.
And you
And
see I'm sorry to cut you off. Also,
good.
on the renders on the collector's plate, it didn't say from Mars. It just said attack Mars. If you remember, people were like upset about that. They fixed that too, which is a good thing.
I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, if you look back way at their initial renders, it just said attack Mars and didn't say from on the plate itself.
Oh
So
crap, I gotta check that out.
it was nice that they fixed that.
Because I'm over here looking at my Arcade1up. I'm like, yeah, I see from there.
Now I'm just on the collector's
But
plate.
on the collector position.
Yeah, that little plate by the coin door.
So I don't know if you're not in the 4K owners group or whatever, they added this video here. Or somebody posted a video on what the 4K table looks like.
Yeah,
And I'll turn on some audio real quick so y'all can see it.
yeah, Mike F. You know, this was the first time we all got to actually see the cab.
Yeah. Oops. Sorry. Wrong one. There we
It's on
go.
the roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks great, bro. Like all the even the lighting effects. Like I feel like Zen took a little extra time on this one.
No, they had to, man. This is the one.
Yeah, it really is the one, in my opinion. You know.
Yeah, Kevgret. I was watching the gameplay of the guy that posted this. There is some lag. Definitely some lag. Um, it's a lot better than what Adam's Family was when it first came out.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
If
You
you
could
need,
you could you could hear it like when Adam's Family first came out. You can mute this.
oh yeah.
When Adam's Family first came out, you know, I played it, you know, so you would hit the button, you would hit the flippers, and then there was an obvious difference when the solenoid fired when you hit the flippers and when the flippers reacted, there was like there was crazy lag initially, but they've already started to close the gap on that, and you know constantly I mean, we know, and they put it out in the known issues in their notes. You know, they've already addressed the flipper lag, so it's
yeah,
just it's a matter of them closing the gap on that. It's a software thing. I think I personally don't have no worries about it. I feel like it's already been improved. It's only going to get more and more improved for sure.
yeah, for sure. I just wish they would have filled out the screen.
Yeah, oh, the
The
backlass,
backlash,
stretch the
yeah.
backlass. Yeah, it would have been nice to see them use that full backlash area, but yeah, I mean, damn, if this one, like, to me, just I don't know, bro. Maybe I don't. There's something about this table, bro. It's so flashy. It's got so much going on, bro. Even the topper, bro, with the saucer kind of sticking out the side of the topper, bro. It looks really good. Side arts popping. Them the black legs, I think, even look best on this table too.
Ooh, yeah, dude, that look completes the package. Stock Jock, yes. So according to the roadmap, our payment, our final payment, whatever, email is supposed to be going out on the 15th. because we did get the SSF kits pre-installed, both me and half a dozen. So the emails should go out on the 15th. Once we finish that, filling out all that paperwork and everything, then our shipment emails from FedEx should go in like probably next day. So I'm thinking around 23rd, 24th is the latest we could get ours.
It's just a matter of, completing our order. We got our pre-orders in, just finishing the order, and then on their end going, okay, we got the confirmation. Let's get them a shipping number,
Marine 50, you got the same thing we did, so perfect, dude. We're all in the same boat.
That's what's up, man. Yeah, I'm super excited. I couldn't be more excited, because now our time is finally getting there.
Finally here. Yeah. Like even my wife last night was asking me, she goes, "So when are you getting your pinball machine?" I was like, "Dang, I thought you forgot about that." So she even asked, so she knew it was coming soon. So good, man. Oh man, so yeah, I'm pumped.
Yeah. As you see, I moved my cabs around, so I made space. I got Fast and the Furious over there now. So
Marine got Star Trek, but the dates are the same. Yeah. So that's like the last push. All right, my man. This is all you, right? This is all you.
Not really,
No.
It's all us. It's the community,
Correct.
We did this.
Correct.
We did this, but yeah. So, like you like to call this segment of the show what?
I call just what I called it on my live stream. I called it the deal that broke the home arcade Facebook or Arcade1up Facebook.
Yeah.
You can see it in all these comments right here. This is from the Arcade1up official Facebook. All these people thanking you for popping this up.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of these deals are out there. It's just a matter of, a matter of finding out how to do them, or also getting the information and processing it properly. Some people were having a lot of trouble getting these cabs, and I was telling them, like, I went and did it for myself, so I knew it wasn't hard, and a lot of people were like they wanted like proof, and I don't know how much more proof I could give them other than a receipt that was dated, like. So it was like there was just a lot of people that just did not believe this was happening. But this bro, I couldn't tell. I know for a fact, like, well, I can't say for a fact, but I have a strong feeling that we cleared out a whole Best Buy warehouse, full of these,
sure.
or a segment of the warehouse that was full of these things, we can get into some speculation, but I think, what we're seeing is companies taking almost Amazon kind of a strategy, but they don't want to list it publicly and have, you know what I mean? They might still want some stock of these, that they can sell at full price, but they might want to off, who knows, 10,000, of these for the low and be willing to part with that, So yeah, I feel like they almost, it was a leak, and some people will kind of like gatekeep information, so to speak. And I just wanted to make sure the whole community got an opportunity to get their hands on this for the price other people were getting their hands on it for, and I put this in a Facebook group, and it went crazy, in a official Facebook Arcade1up group. And next thing I know, I'm at work and people are tagging me. I'm coming home. People are sending pictures of the cabs they set up, people saying their kids loved it and thanking me, but it really, I wasn't the one really to thank, it's really Best Buy, I guess, but yeah, it was real cool, man, just to see everybody now. There's a lot of people, inflation, people, it's hard times for a lot of people, just to make ends meet. So to see people get this deal, man, I was really happy for a lot of these people, and like you can see Brian, he said he bought 4 of them and cost him like the price of one cab, you know, buying 4 of these, and people were giving him a hard time in the comments, and he said, you know, he's got family and friends that he planned on gifting these to, you know, which I thought was really cool, you know. So it's real easy to judge a book by their cover. You might think somebody's being greedy buying 4 of these cabs, but not everybody's reselling, you know. And but some people obviously are, you know. You're gonna see these all over the marketplace marked up, you know. It is what it is, you know,
Yeah.
but I'm kind of proud of the community coming together and clearing them out, you know. And you know, we killed the Simpsons. We did it together. We killed the Simpsons.
Yeah. And to answer Kevgret's question, yeah. So my issue with that was my Walmart would not come below that 180 price tag when they did the whole purge, so to speak.
Yeah,
Um, and only one out of the 5 Walmarts I have around me, like within like a 30-minute radius or 30-mile radius, only one was carrying any of them, any Arcade1ups, one period, and they would not drop below 180. So
yeah,
unfortunately, that's in some places like Walmart just would not come down. And great that some people got it for $50, you know, congratulations and everything. But there was some parts of the United States that were just not letting that go below whatever their manager or whatever set that price to, unfortunately. So
yeah.
this was
Well,
the better deal because like Brian on here says, I didn't even have to get up, man. I just used the phone and ordered, you know, 4 of these guys.
yeah. A lot of people were able to get this right over the phone. You know, I suggested you go in person because that's the method that worked for me. But yeah, it was funny because I went in there and gave a guy in customer service the SKU number, told him I wanted delivery to home, and he like he rings it up, you know. I pull out my card. I'm about to pay for it, and he's like, "Oh, $560 in savings." He was like, "That's odd," and I'm like, "That's why I'm here." I'm like, "I'm here to get the deal." You know, but I just get quiet after that, and I'm just holding my card, and he's like, "Well, he's like, that gives me pause because I can't bring it up by the barcode." I was like, "I don't know, man. I just knew the deal was going on, so I'm here to get it." And I just
Yeah.
got quiet, and then he just sat there messing with the computer for about 5, 10 minutes, and then he was like, "Oh well, it's let me ring you out." He was like, "Would you like to pay cash or card?" I'm like, "Card." Boom, pay with the card, got it. You know, and I didn't get this for myself. I have no more space for a 4 player cab, and you know, for me, I could have got this cab a while ago. It's just not for me. You know, I love the game, but it's not for me. You know, I'm at a space where I gotta limit. You know, my space is limited, and I gotta pick and choose which I put in my space. So, but I was able to go up there and get one of these for Unc, which was really cool. So I can't wait to go to his house and play the game. You know.
Yeah. Let me know when you do, man. We'll play a game online.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I was thinking that too, because I know you got this cab.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was cool. Corner K was able to get one of these. I mean, a lot of people got these cabs for the low. You know, GI Joe did. I couldn't tell you. I lost count on how many people were able to score this cab for the low.
Yeah. And Gamer Fridge, yeah, this I was jealous of this because a lot of people they talk shit about the stools and the 10 sign and all that, but to me it's good added value. That
Yeah,
this 139 deal came with it. My $180 deal from Walmart only came with the cab. That was it.
yeah. This came with the 10 sign and a stool. You know, I mean, you really couldn't beat it. I want to buy one of these for myself and just store it. You know, until I got the extra space, but it's dope. You know, I got one in the family. You know, I could always go play, and I'm definitely looking forward to checking this cab out. Plus, a lot of people said, you know, there was speculation there was no stock on this cab, so it was kind of good to show that, you know, there was still stock on this cab and that the deal was real.
Yeah. Um yeah, so let's see. I was told just a stool and it says Arcade1up Senses. I said, "Yep." And he said, "Okay." Yeah, Penny K, I mean, riser, stool, and wall tin sign, $150. So basically free cab, basically. Yeah, think about it.
Yeah, I mean they sell them stools for $80. So
Yeah,
you figure the stool, tin sign, that's debatable. That could go for 20-30 bucks, maybe. But yeah, just we come from the first wave of these cabs and second wave. So is it, even having the light up marquee, the online features, and then you got the variety. You got Simpsons bowling on there. So
yeah,
you got to beat them up in a little sports game, comical sports game. So it's cool.
yeah.
Simpson vibes.
Yeah, and Danny, yeah, you definitely want to soft mod it, man. Go follow Technically on Technician's video. You can also look at mine too and see what you can get on it, man. Hey, you got your Sunset Riders, man, and it works perfectly.
Yeah, that's a great game.
Yeah, especially for the $139 deal. This is amazing, man. Like, just even if you're not a huge Simpsons fan, reskin it. Turn it into
Right. I
whatever you
mean,
want. Turn it
turn it
into
into a
whatever you want.
Sunset Riders cab, turn it into a Metamorphic Force cab.
The monitor alone is worth $100. Absolutely, man. It's super. It's reskin it. You can turn it into whatever you want to, man. This is
Yeah, it was a crazy deal, bro. I mean, you could for parts alone, you could eBay the parts, the coin doors. You could disassemble this and get your money back for. Not that I suggest you do that. Like, enjoy the cab, man. Play these games, bro. Enjoy them. That's what I've been trying to do lately. Is spend more time playing these cabs because I spent so much time modding them and upgrading them and putting marquees in them and doing everything other than playing them. It's like I want, I got a couple more things I'm trying to do. I got pinball coming and stuff, but I definitely want to spend like all next year kind of enjoying these and doing less upgrades.
yeah, yeah. I'm right there in the same boat, man. After I pay for this 4KP, I'm slowing down. I'm running out of space.
Facts. Yeah, it's getting crazy in here.
Yeah. So, man, it's beautiful to see like all these people just shouting you out, saying, "Hey, man, thanks for helping me find this deal. This is great. This is something I want to get my family and friends." Like in your case, you got your uncle and everything. Um, a lot of
Yeah,
people are like,
yeah. It
"I'll
was
never pay full price for a cab," and I'm so glad to get this, man. This is awesome.
Yeah,
So,
people in our Arcades Anonymous Discord were getting this. So it was just cool to see the whole community benefited out of this price. And that's how I got my Star Wars was by the through the community, people sharing information, and you know that's what we're here to do, is share information with the community.
yeah, yeah. And I really hope something else happens. Something else comes along. Uh, you got some speculation, possibly, right? That you could speak about
Uh, some speculation on what?
on maybe a possible another cab that we could probably try this on eventually.
Oh yeah, well, the thing is, like I said, I think they this is based on like this cab was made in mass quantity. I feel like
Hmm.
so I mean, this is all speculation, right? But I feel like this was the Disney property. It's Simpsons. It's the biggest television show of all time, longest running television show of all time. There was a lot of stuff on the line there. It was one of the biggest beat 'em ups, most requested beat 'em ups from the community. There was just so many things where I felt like Arcade1up, they overestimated the public need for this cab, or want for this cab, desire to pay $700 for this cab initially.
Yeah,
So I feel like that's why you're seeing this cab go for these discounts and these clearance prices, more than once, and then you think they're sold out, and then bam, another stock pops up. And then, so, I could probably see this happening for MK Deluxe in the near future, something like that.
yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
where they you know, a lot of people already had an MK cab, they had an MK2 Wave 2 cab, or you know what I mean, or they had an MK, ultimate cat MK3 cab with the wings, or they had the MK2 cab with the wings, and then they made the MK Deluxe cab, and then now they're stuck with it, and then somebody like Best Buy goes, hey man, let's clear out, a few 100,000 these things overnight by, dropping a little dime in the community, like, hey, by the way, this is going for $100, but you got to go up there and ask for the SKU and keep it on the low. And then once people start tagging Best Buy and stuff like that, then it becomes a done
yeah,
deal. They shut it down. It's
yeah,
almost like a need to know basis kind of thing. So if we can keep these little clearance deals in the community, I think they can keep happening. But people bring, this kind of attention that I brought to it. It was within the community. It wasn't a big deal. I wasn't tagging Best Buy and stuff. But there was people that were, because they didn't believe that I was being honest about the deal. You know,
yeah. Or that this was just like a one off, not for everybody kind of deal. But yeah,
or they were mad because somebody they spoke to at their local Best Buy told them they didn't have any in stock, and I'm like, I'm not telling you ask if they have them in stock. Do a home delivery. Like, some of these people, they just can't read, or they don't, they see the deal and all they see is the number, the deal, and they they don't read the instructions on how to secure the deal.
yeah,
So some people were just like, they were so excited that, and then they got upset that they couldn't get one, and they were yelling at me, or you know yelling at Best Buy. I don't know.
yeah. I mean, I feel bad for some of the people that just waited a little too long for that deal, but for the people
Yeah,
that were able to get it, man, awesome deal. Like that's no way to that's a win.
I
Period.
mean, it worked for like a solid 3 days. There was a good window for people to get in there and get it, and
Yeah,
the posts were flying up left and right, so it was kind of hard to miss, for real.
for real, absolutely. Oh man. So yeah, I mean that's basically the meat and potatoes of this discussion and everything. But yeah, half a dozen you helped out a lot of people. Everybody was reading those comments, man, and jumping on it if they could. So I think
Yeah, I just wish I would have got one, to be honest. But I was able to be a part of it, and go get one for a family member, so it was cool.
yeah, you're still able to play it and everything.
Yeah, and I was able to like tag the guy that was saying I wasn't gonna get one. I was like, all right, I'm gonna tag you, bro. When when it comes to the house, I'm gonna tag you.
Yeah.
So I was able to tag him, but he was a good sport about it.
All right, guys. Last bit of news for today. This is going to be a community
Community
spotlight.
spotlight.
So
Yeah,
something that we try to do each and every week. We try to find somebody that's like on the Facebook Arcade1up official group that may have done something special to a cab or modded a certain cab to make it something even cooler. This
yeah,
week's is Outrun Partycade. Uh Nerd Lounge Master, I know he's not in chat, and I know he's going to catch the replay, so he's going to be really excited to see this. That somebody in the community actually did this because he loves
yeah.
partycades. This is dope. So Tony Bishop, what can you tell me about this?
Well, actually, I found this in the Arcade1up and modding Facebook group, and yeah, because I'm a partycade addict, and I've done some partycade modding over the past month or two, which I haven't really showcased yet, and I will in the near future. But I'm obsessed with partycades now. I know some people don't like they don't like the
The form
format. I
factor?
don't Form
Form
factor.
factor?
Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. They don't like the form factor, but me personally, I really, also being limited on space, but some of the bottom, I don't know. I really love these things, bro. And yeah, so just by being a nosy retro gamer, I'm always looking in these groups for some cool mods to show off on our show. And yeah, I seen Tony Bishop, man, made this. He made this Outrun Partycade, and basically what he did was, I guess he, what did he do? He modded his Outrun. You know, so I don't know if he threw a buy stuff kit in there or something. He did something to his actual Outrun cab and modded it, and then he had the leftover parts, the marquee, or whatever, the US or the screen, you know, the whatever, the steering wheel, the gear
Yeah,
shifter, the PCB. He had all the leftover parts left over, and he had a Partycade that was kind of just collecting dust he wasn't using. And he thought it'd be a cool idea to kind of like make a driving Partycade, which, as far as I know, this is the first one I've ever seen.
yeah, this is dope. Like, I think Buy Stuff was working on a racing Partycade, or at least a bar top. This is awesome. Just take an Arcade1up property and turn it into like an Arcade1up like Partycade, gut it out and turn it into a racing Partycade. Like,
Yeah,
and it's a Thrustmaster steering wheel, so you can actually map the buttons to make the steering wheel have the braking gas on it.
yeah, it's just really cool, you know, space saver, you know, and I don't know, there's something about this form factor I love, and the other cool thing is when you see these, you know, and some of the ones we showcase, like it looks like something Arcade1up might have put out, you know, like it almost looks like something that could have been in John D's office, but they said, you know, it won't sell, you know, or maybe it's and then he got the prototype. It looks like a prototype is what it looks like, you know, it's that good. So
Yeah, yeah, for real, for sure. Um, yeah, Stop Shot Half Dozen got one.
yeah, I got one.
In a Partycade, man, so cool.
Yeah, man. I want to tell Tony Bishop if he ever decides to get rid of this, hit me up. I want this Outrun Partycade, bro. I want one. I like
Yeah,
it.
I think I think one of your competition on buying it would probably be Nerd Lounge Master.
That's cool. So we could.
I think Todd would go into a bidding war with you. This thing is
That's
dope.
yeah. We were talking about the auction earlier, so we could have a little bidding war. You know?
Where's GI Joe? I want to off run. I want to off road Partycade, man.
Yeah, that'd be
Nah,
crazy.
I
I
didn't
don't
see any
know.
video. Did you? Like this guy was just
Oh
showing
yeah,
pictures, right?
yeah. Actually, if you're watching this on my channel, I got a link in the description for a video. I didn't want to steal his because he's only got one video. It's like a short of this actually running and some gameplay maybe of it, but I didn't want to steal that. You know what I mean? I already take these people's images and stuff without their permission, you know, but they also showcase them on public social media sites, so you know I'm pretty sure they don't mind. That's why they showcase them. But yeah, if you click in the description of my video, there's actually a video of this Outrun Partycade you could watch, which is really cool. And put a like on his video for him, and put a comment if you think the mod's cool, because people like him, these creators in our community, you know, even in the home arcade space that aren't like as big as a Sabo's Arcade or something, you know, where they're making products, or a GI Joe, even where they're making custom products, like just people that are making custom mods like this, because you know they deserve more respect too and more love, you know. That's why we showcase them on our community spotlight too, you know, so they could get some love.
See you later, Stout Chuck. Yeah, it kind of does look like Gallagher guy's older brother.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, so after this live stream, if you haven't seen it, man, go send that guy some love for this for that video for this Outrun. This is dope.
Yeah.
I'm gonna check it out for sure. Man, that's so cool, man. That's why I love this community, man. They do some really, really cool stuff if somebody just really thinks about it.
And nonstop, bro. Nonstop. We've been having some cool mods showcased on this show. Like, bro, I would buy this. You know what I mean? That's how cool this is. I personally would buy this mod. Yeah. But I love Partycade, so this is for me.
Corner Cave, we both stream on our own individual channels because we are both co-hosts. There's no sense in just making it on my channel and half a dozen not getting some love too. So we both have different audiences. Some people on his side of things can easily get into the home arcade community, not quite in our community. Basically, everybody that I know is already in our community, so it helps expand our audience if we both stream on our own individual channels.
Yeah,
So,
it builds content for both our channels, you know what I mean? And we both got different demographics in a sense, you know. Maybe not the content that we're putting out might be targeting the same demographic, but our analytical demographics are probably different than you suspect. So it's cool to stream from both channels for us, you know, kind of works.
yeah. Yeah, absolutely. So that's the reason why we both stream. Like, I mean, this is both of our shows, so it only makes sense, man. Like, if we had our own dedicated channel called Yo Retro, it'd be
Yeah,
different. Kind of like Arcades Anonymous has its own channel now, and we all,
yeah. We
you know,
debated on that in the beginning, but right now this isn't really harming anything, and you
no,
know,
no,
we
and this,
do we do this for fun, you know, too. So it's
yeah,
really like we're not getting paid for this. It's a hobby.
yeah. Instead of making one channel grow, this helps both of our channels grow. So,
Yeah, facts. Yeah, it's cool.
yeah. So I personally want to thank everybody for showing up and hanging out with us tonight. Don't forget, if you're not a part of the Arcades Anonymous Discord, that's where me and half a dozen and a bunch of other people like to hang out, play games together. We answer each other's questions, help each other out. We are basically the reason why this community exists, man. Just everybody working together and hanging out with each other and helping each other any kind of way we can. So hit that link. I'm pretty sure Jason Little Alien will put it in the chat if you're not a part of it. Join us up, man. There's gonna be some people tonight that are gonna be playing like Nintendo Switch. Personally, me, I'm gonna be watching night 2 of WrestleMania. This is the biggest weekend for me of the year, period. So after I leave after the show's over, I'm gonna be watching the rest of that. But otherwise I would be in Discord chat right now playing with everybody else. But yeah, hit us up, man. Join us up if y'all are not joined up, y'all are looking for a community or whatnot. And yeah, I mean that's how me and half a dozen met. So, and we were able to do a show together. So we want to get other people in the community and everything to help you guys out.
Yeah. Join up, chat with us. Plus, we got leaderboards and stuff. We challenge each other on all kinds of stuff. Share your content, you know, with other people that might not know you, you know. So it's cool.
Yeah. Thor, you wouldn't subscribe to me? What, man? Yeah, I'm glad you fixed that. I hope you did.
See what I'm saying?
See, that's what I'm talking about, though, man. We actually get a lot of that. I've
Yeah.
had three people send me messages say, "Man, I didn't even know I wasn't even subscribed to you, bro." But now I am. I fixed that, so there we go. Good stuff, man.
Yeah, and then you know, I attract some pause. I might attract some of your viewers. I don't know. Hopefully,
Yeah,
you might
absolutely.
attract some of mine, which is cool. You know, it just you know, speaking on what Corner Cave mentioned on it, it works for us. You know, it's cool.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm glad everybody's here. Vader, you in Philadelphia? But guys, that's basically pretty much all the time we got. Penny K says, "I love the shirt that you're rocking. I like that shirt
Yeah,
too, man. It's
man.
dope.
Had to get it for the show. You know.
Smart idea." But I mean, you got anything else for our fans, man?
No, that's it, man. I'm glad y'all came back after our Easter break. You know, checked us out, checked out the show. I'm glad everybody came up on that Simpsons clearance deal. That's what's up. And we'll be
Yes.
back next Sunday. You know.
Yeah, next Sunday, man. Hopefully, we'll have some news on personal news about if we got our emails coming up or not.
Yeah, man. I'm too excited about pinball.
Oh yeah, Thor, I gotta hit you up on MetaQuest 3, man. We gotta get some like walkabout golf or something playing. But guys, y'all have a safe weekend. If you're watching WrestleMania or watching any other streams, man, have a great night. Enjoy the other shows, enjoy time with your family. But I'm really glad a lot of people came tonight. Technically not a technician. I'm glad you're here, man. Especially when it comes to the Simpsons cab. You are the channel to go to when it comes to that Simpsons soft mod. Like you kept that you kept me from selling that cab, honestly. So
he's the Simpsons soft mod goat.
Yeah. So guys, make sure y'all send that guy a sub, man. He definitely deserves it. Especially if y'all are new to if y'all got one of the new Simpsons cabs and everything, and you're new to the game. Like it's a beautiful, 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 beautiful mod. So all right, guys. Again, man, God bless. I'm K out of BPR. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, as well as like the stream, man. It really helps the algorithm. And make sure y'all hit up half a dozen and subscribe to his channel as well. That way you'll never miss our show, even if you're watching his stream or watching my stream, either way.
Yeah. Or, you put out content, I put out content, so they can check us both out.
Yeah. So watch his Killer Instinct Pro Series review. Watch my buy stuff review coming up for my T2 integration kit with the Retro Shooter. And man, I love you guys. I'll see y'all next time.
Yo.
Retro. Oh, sorry. I can't find the video. There it is.
What's up, y'all? Welcome, yo.